Today we're gonna answer the question, what do you need to do when registering for tax for the first time? First, you need to determine if you must register. So this usually applies if you start a business, earn taxable income independently, or hire employees or have tax withholding obligations. So at that moment, you need to know whether you belong to the case that you must register your tax ID. After that, you need to prepare required information and documents. You will need basic identification and business details, such as personal ID, as in citizen ID or passport. Then you need to know your business registration certificate if you start a business, your address of residence or business locations, the bank account informations, and contact details, such as your phone number, your emails, just for that purpose only. Then you need to submit the tax registration applications. So in Vietnam, you typically register online via the tax authority portal or submit directly to the local tax office. For individuals, this may be done through your employer or direct registration if you have independent income or business. Then you will receive your tax identification number. This is short for TIN, or you can call TIN, which is short for that. After the tax department approve your request, they will issue a tax identification number. This is essential because it is used for filing tax returns, paying tax, claiming refunds or deductions. Due to Vietnamese law nowadays, your resident ID is actually your tax identification number as well. But that doesn't mean you don't have to register. You still need to go register on the tax system. Next step, you need to register additional tax obligation if you have, such as if you earn your payment that meet the standard to be taxed. You have dependents that want to deduct when you pay for the tax. You need to register for your dependents, the TIN as well. After that, the sixth step is set up tax filing and payment method. You will need to create an account on electronic tax system. In Vietnam, we have an app that's called eTax Mobile. So individuals can log in and do the tax responsibility on that mobile app. But if you want go to the website, it's totally okay because the tax department sorry, the tax department also provide you the websites to do on the laptop or on the computers as well. So at that moment, you need to create an account for those responsibilities. Then you will need to register for e-filing or e-payment as your bank account or your email when you get the notifications or some alarms about your responsibilities or anything else. And finally, you need to understand your filing deadlines that you belong to monthly, quarterly, or yearly responsibilities. After all those things, you can start compliance immediately by practice tax filing or tax paying. And remember to keep the records. In some case, it could be invoice, your paycheck, or some expenses. Due to some of the laws, it may have different applications. So that's all for today.